Shout out to Never Nervous ENT, Gumbo, gifted underdogs making business ordinary.
Speak on it. Reppin' KC till I die. We been to town. You know what's put to 18 and fine. It's going down. We support the town. We don't hate. That's not allowed. We just on the come up like the next man on the come up showing love. We just wanna see you get a W. We ain't tryna trouble you. Come through and get comfortable with us. For real. Ain't nobody doing it like us. Stacking up the dollars is a must. Think of us. If you got something to say, come speak on it. Every little thing, we be on it. If you ain't heard of us, get up on it. We do our promotion, don't be on it. If you got something to say, come speak on it. Every little thing, we be on it. If you ain't heard of us, get up on it. We do our promotion, don't be on it.
What's the deal, everybody? It's your boy Contrail, man.
It's your boy Scuba Steve.
And we here with another episode of Speak On It. We got MARKETTA Bland here today. So we got some topics. We got an interview. We got a nice little segment here today. Something new. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a little bit funny. I might ask Scuba, but we gonna put her in the hot seat today. So, anyways, man, MARKETTA, you got some gifts, something new you wanna?
Nothing new under the sun. So I am a proud owner of Royalty Shows Loyalty. I am a certified and just outright herbalist.
Can we make some noise for this entrepreneur, this black entrepreneur, man? Like, and she a woman, you know what I'm saying? So put some respect on her name.
Put some respect on my name. So I'm an herbalist. I'm a root worker. If a lot of you don't know what that is, I am a voodoo practitioner. A lot of you in the Western world have been taught that it's wrong, and there's nothing wrong about it. I educate, I heal, I protect, I provide.
Hold on.
You're right, because
the voodoo.
Yeah. Let's touch the voodoo.
Yeah.
Oh, let's touch it.
Because I mean, I got a second job, and
let's do it.
You know, I work at like a little craft store, and I seen the actual white little dolls.
Right.
So
I'm wondering.
So let me tell you.
Real.
This is one of the reasons I decided to start really pushing my business, because a lot of our women even are just lost spiritually, as we can see that on according to Facebook and shit like that. But a lot of our people are spiritually lost, and when you're lost, you just go looking for any fucking thing. Those dolls don't mean shit. And to a real practitioner who's really about that hand, them dolls wouldn't be laid out for all vibrations and entities and extra spirits who ain't supposed to be meant for that doll. Okay, that's a whole different type of divination and dealing. So in this Western world, you have a lot of people pimping out our spirituality that have no knowledge whatsoever. And it's okay to be a hustler, but you hustling our culture and our heritage. You know, you're trying to get your money. Right. But at the end of the day, you're not loving your brothers and sisters. You heaping curses. You no different than the white boys.
I mean, it's good and bad people out there, so that's just how it go. You got your house niggas and you got your field niggas.
True, but you fall short for your lack of knowledge. And because you so docile and lonely inside, you go looking for anything for validation. That's why you got all these weird ass pop-up spiritual shops and shit, and these hoes is lost with no soul.
Hey, when y'all come up, my fault, Steve. When y'all come up here, y'all gotta talk like that with some knowledge, like y'all know something. Yeah, off the rip.
And be actually don't just talk. Be able to stand on it. For me, if I'm gonna say something, I'm gonna give you a worksite, a reference, and I'll even sit with you to give you the game and show you how to go about doing your own spiritual work. I'm not gonna just sit there and bash nobody, no brother and sister, without looking at the whole picture. We all got a big portrait, but what we like to do is look at one part of the portrait, and then we complain and focus on that thing, and then we get our community and our friends to look at this one musty part of the portrait. Well, bitch, open the shade so we can see the whole picture.
Okay.
Facts.
So, how does voodoo work?
What do you mean, how does voodoo work?
Like, it ain't like the shit from the movies.
You're right. That's what I'm saying. Like, you got the dog. My bad. I'm just saying, like, that's the stories. You know what I'm saying?
So keep in mind that
of
the narrative of who is doing this. Okay. We're not producing those movies, right? They have stolen everything from you and flipped it upside down, so you would never understand your real power. Yeah. They came up with the black zombies and shit just based off the pure fact that the Haitians rose up against them. That's where the whole zombie theory and shit came from.
I don't know about no black zombies, but zombies.
So if you go and look at some novels in the 20s and 30s. A lot of those old novels, they actually use Haitians and Africans carrying white women to try to give you that scary factor of the black skin is evil, the black skin, the voodoo of it. But actually, it's a spiritual thing about keeping yourself spiritually fed. Okay. When we were spiritually fed, we didn't fall for anything. And that's what it's about. So voodoo is about understanding your spiritual laws. Voodoo is actually loving God and all that God created. Real practitioners, you know how to use that left hand if need be, but your right hand is most prominent. Why? Because God is in everything. The birds, the bees, the motherfucking trees. So you pay homage and give love, light, every day to everything. That's God. And if you God, you act like God. You do God shit.
So what is God act like? What is God shit? What is? Because
Nigga,
nobody
is God bad and good? Aren't you higher and lower? Didn't God make the devil?
God is bad and good. You don't think so? Or
No.
He's everything.
You everything. Aren't you a God?
Man, I do bad
Aren't you
things.
everything?
I do good things.
If somebody come in your house and do something to you and you got access to them, you got the right to let that motherfucker live or die. Are you not God?
Facts. Yeah. I'm God.
When you have children and your children disobey you and they come home, they respond like God. Oh shit, God's here. I better get busy. You are a goddess. You are a God. People take away from that and we give our power externally. God is everything and in everywhere. So are you. What the fuck is the difference? Voodoo teaches you your spiritual foundation, your universal laws. With voodoo, you understand the laws of attraction, which means you're not on the outside looking for shit. You're doing upright work for you.
Okay,
first.
so let me ask you this: since you're saying God is good and bad,
Yep.
right? Yeah. So that means for all the people that something bad happens to them and they blame the devil, is that the wrong?
Blame your own ass.
Yeah,
this is my thing.
You gotta be accountable for your actions.
The higher and the lower self is real.
Accountable.
The yin and the yang, the upper and the lower.
Okay.
Right.
The higher and the lower self is real.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
We take our power away again, and I like giving examples. Think about how bad a text message can change your entire vibration for your day.
Yeah.
Or somebody call and fuck up your whole shit.
Yeah.
It's more about the message.
Now
it's
listen,
not about the text, it's about the message.
But listen to the power of. At this point, you are at a balance, right? That's your grade. You can either rise above that, the higher self, and be unfucking bothered, totally. Or the lower self gonna be, and now you irritated and you going back and forth. A bothered motherfucker with low vibration argues.
Yeah,
what's there to argue about?
Fuck my day up.
Yeah, what's there to argue about? I don't even argue. You can add it. Whatever your assumption is, baby, go ahead. Sleep with the motherfucker. Is it warm?
Yeah.
Because my higher self don't have time for bullshit. Higher self don't produce fruit and it don't make money. Last I checked.
She on another level mentally, man.
Right.
So I just don't like bullshit. People like to entertain bullshit. To me, I don't even like gibberish. Let's be direct, get to the point, and then get the fuck on.
Hell yeah.
So
right.
what do we have here today? You told me about a care package.
Okay,
Let's
so
break this
in
down.
here is a COVID care kit. I have some custom teas with my line that I make. Of course, I'm an herbalist, so
Got the business card. You know what I'm
Indeed.
saying? Decorated.
How long
Right?
you been an herbalist?
my entire life.
Entire
How long I've been pushing my business for myself? A year.
Okay.
Yep. 1 year. That's elderberry. And of course, the one thing about elderberry is that's another part of our spiritual thing that everybody just want elderberry, but don't nobody know what the fuck
Look
elderberry
like
do.
cranberry juice. I don't know what it do, so tell me what it
Oh,
do.
yay!
That's what we here for.
Yay!
On the table.
Oh. How long that been
For
there?
2 seconds, I thought he said I was number. I was gonna say, oh.
So what does this elderberry do? Because I'm unfamiliar.
Okay, so elderberry is to support your immune system, right? So on this little diagram here, sorry, it's so ghetto. It's supposed to be a hardback, but it's not. This is just showing you your areas of where your immune system support comes from. Elderberry and all these supplements in here.
Y'all see that research?
Right, she got a chart.
This smart woman and
We're going to have it posted up in the video.
So elderberry, along with all these supplements, your peppermint, your nettle tea, your hibiscus, your ginger, your cinnamon, your licorice, all these different things is to help, for one, decalcify your sinus tract. It helps keep your lymph nodes and your circulatory system flushed. Keeps everything good so that your immune system don't get backed up. All these different areas here, all these different areas have these ducts. You can't really see these green ducts, but this is where your mucus, bacteria, and viruses come from.
got some baby strainers. Baby strainers.
Right. So think about this. If you're not doing your daily herbing and you just
We're living
bullshit
life.
and taking pharmaceuticals, right? Because at the end of the day, pharmaceuticals are just a band-aid. It ain't curing shit.
So what have you? This is your pharmaceuticals every day.
Weed is awesome.
Okay.
Marijuana is amazing. You can eat,
weed.
drink, and smoke weed, and it will change a whole lot in your body.
It will.
But again, it's about removing all that mucus out of your body.
What does this look like, Steve?
Honey sticks. You can put those on your blunt. You can add them to your tea. However you choose to do
You
it.
come prepared. Got the whole
Okay.
kit.
Yeah, she got the.
Got the bags. I ain't gonna pull the bags
Yo,
out.
that's well. Everybody doesn't like the tea balls, so some people don't want like the loose
Yeah, I
leaf.
say got the tea balls.
Yeah, so I do.
the
I
things
also I
tea.
give the
That's what I was
tea
gonna tell you.
balls and
Pull
those
that
little.
into that little things
little
and stick
bags.
those in
Oh,
the water.
okay.
Yeah.
Yep, nice
So
little tea
you
bags.
know you don't want all that tea floating around in your shit.
But I give instructions on how to use it and the reasons why, the benefits of it. It's just to build your immune system up.
They used to like that candy you used to get back in school.
Yeah, little 56.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm
To
saying?
build your immune system. I have stuff in there for anxiety, muscle aches, taste bud replacement.
This is the tea look
Huh? Oh, my bad. Let me get it straight. You know what I'm saying? We don't do that around
like. They
here.
say, well, do that right.
And my COVID care kits are only $20.
I was gonna ask
I
that.
do deliver my COVID care kits because it's about royalty shows loyalty. If you sick, why do you have to come out and get your medicine?
Hey!
So I do deliver. I have several testimonials of people
Y'all ain't gotta get up out your bed,
who,
man.
and you don't.
Man, just
You
out
make
to
that
the
phone
door.
call.
You
She
don't.
be like the doctor.
I
Right.
also do shipping from my home. I have shipping. I have merch.
It got hella flavor.
I do produce a lot of sarcasm because I talk that sass, nigga. So I say a lot of weird shit and I put it on shirts in case you're wondering. And if there's something rude you would like to say, we'll put it on a shirt for you too.
Well, let me see that shirt.
Because I am not vaccinated. And it says, no, I'm not vaccinated. I'm herbally healthy, and I am. But the rest of you who are pharmaceutically fucked. And I just like to share that narrative and that thought.
Especially the orange tea sound like it might be hidden.
Well, yes. And you know, those bags is for extra uses of all kinds of herbs, not just your tea, if you will. My shirts.
Oh, you
And the
got,
banner, right.
got her banner going. It's big as hell because I can't really stretch it out, though. But
It is huge.
It's huge.
So when I do my
I'm
recordings,
gonna help you
and
fold
stuff,
it back,
it's
you know. Here, Steve. You know what I'm saying? Can you see this? Ooh,
huge. Ooh. Ooh.
come on. You need to have her in the front.
Ooh, what that bottom say about that shit.
Royalty
Royalty
shows
shows
loyalty.
loyalty.
You see it?
And I do.
She been showing love since she stepped up in the building.
Right.
Stand on that.
So. Hold on. Let me blow this baby up. Yeah, I don't know what you talking about over there with the hand signals. We gonna get right. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
But instead of just giving the herbs, I do want to educate on the herbs too. So I tell people the benefits of the herbs and how they can go about accruing them. I even go to people's houses and show them how to find a natural medicine in their own yard. Right? Because I'm here for the end game. And what's the end game? We in the Western world and we are all consumers. When they close the doors and motherfuckers can't get to the bank and you can't get to the pharmacy, what you gonna do? Do you have any means of martyring? And do you have any ways of healing you and your family? So that's what I want to teach. I want to show you how to go find your dandelion root in your yard with no pesticides on it, how to get that whole leaf all the way down to the root, mince it up. You can cook it in your greens, eat it as a salad, use it as a tea.
What's the deal, y'all? It's your boy Contrail, man. Host from Blue Line Studios. And I hope y'all enjoyed the episode we just dropped. Make sure y'all like, share, comment, and subscribe to the Patreon. Now, the easiest way to look for our Patreon is you type in Blue Space Line Space Studios on YouTube. You go to the About section, and then you go down to Patreon. Click that. It's $3 a month. Subscribe, show your love and support, and be a part of the Speak on the Game, man.
Nigga, what? Boy, ooh, everything. Can I come to your house and we can do a recording there and I will show you all the fruits in your yard?
Let me say this that people don't know. Women are natural healers, so it's nice to see that she's all about healing, you know, the body itself. So.
Oh man, yeah. And
Right,
the spirit,
I-
and the spirit though, because a lot of our physical illnesses starts with the mental,
Facts.
and then the mental just down, and then your spiritual just woes, and you lose faith in self, and then boom.
It's over with.
Yeah. So everything's the power of the mind is a motherfucker.
That's crazy.
You are the author and the illustrator of the life you desire, and it all starts up there. Fuck a man.
That brings us to getting into this show.
Right.
So we got a situation. She went kind of crazy. Not crazy. She had a response you know, like everybody got their opinion.
She had to hold it down one time.
Yeah, you know, she had to hold it down. It's a video going around, this
A viral
video of a girl,
For a couple
a
weeks.
woman from Kansas City, you know what I'm saying, who some of us probably know.
Very beautiful queen too at that. Beautiful.
She
Shit.
took to the internet talking about how she
Had nothing to offer.
had nothing to offer as a woman, you know what I'm saying, just
To a man.
just sex, you know what I'm saying. How you feel about it? I mean, for men looking at that, I'm gonna tell you, like, dealing with the women we deal with on an everyday basis, none of them come across, they don't really have that mental, you know what I'm saying. All of them think that that's all they have to offer, you know what I'm saying. So now she kind of understands. Yeah, that's what we've been trying to tell y'all. Like, we kind of don't what else do we? Yeah, y'all not y'all not showing us nothing. Y'all all got attitudes. You know, that's how we feel. So it's like, yeah, that's
That's how you think too sometimes.
Sometimes that's how you think.
Chris, don't let him bully you like that.
You said sometimes. This man, he thinks like it's all the time.
Okay.
Yeah,
But
all the
so,
time.
so these are the healthy conversations we have to have. And when she posted that, for one, some people took that as if I was like throwing shade on the sister. I don't throw shade on my sisters. Don't do that at all. And actually, in my comments, you will see me speaking life. I wasn't downing her or nothing. It was the parts of the live that I took from it that I know our motherfucking kids would take from. Right? But I also realized that we are still doing shit to set us back in the community, because how many men jumped on that same shit, and how many of those men have daughters? So switch the narrative around.
But
wait a minute.
You right.
So a lot of these men who was up there, she right. So you mean to tell me, and not stating nothing she said was wrong, I agree and disagree, but it was delivery. So from that, you got to be careful of your delivery, because you got masses. So a lot of those men took it. Women need to be paying attention.
Was she expecting? Could you tell you a regular person in this world, you don't just post a video, oh, this mother gonna go viral.
Nope.
You probably get 10 views, 100.
So my response was from the responses I seen.
Okay.
My response wasn't so much for her, because I don't know her. It was more so for the responses that came about, because I saw several of my male friends saying, this is it. But keep in mind, them same niggas ain't got shit. So now we gotta look at it like this. This is why I came on. And so for you, sister, whoever you are, I know you live for, I love to fucking sit with you and get you high. And let's talk that real shit. Because to me, it's about building up. You already knew what you knew. It didn't take no outsider to say that. You shared that, and that's cool. But what we got in the community is a lot of motherfuckers now using that video saying, see, sisters, she making it plain. And you same niggas ain't got nothing to show for yourself. So while you looking at a sister saying all she got to offer is pussy, half these niggas ain't got even 5,000 in the motherfucking savings.
But okay,
credit
look,
score low
it's
than
crazy
a bitch.
you mentioned money.
Wait a minute.
It's crazy you
And
mentioned
wait a
money.
minute, fuck the dick. I'm talking. Wait.
No.
Overall, where are you spiritually? Can you give anybody shit?
We're not gonna. What?
Can you give anybody shit?
Men, I think men can mature a little bit,
Stop that.
fast around
Stop
life,
that.
especially when they get
Stop
their
that.
30s.
Stop.
Women still
No.
out here doing childish things, want to have fun, travel, and get money out of nigga. So since you brought up money, you know what I'm saying? Because that's the first thing women think about when they.
No, let me stop you, because you didn't let me finish. Let me tell you this real quick. Overall, before I look at any man, I'm looking at me first. Have I given me everything I need for me? You understand me? Am I sitting pretty where I want to be? You can't join with a motherfucker and you not ready, because y'all foundation ain't going to be sturdy. So it's not just money, absolutely. That is one of the things. But before you give a nigga pussy, have you entertained and got intellectual stimulation? Has he made love to your motherfucking mind? That motherfucker can't even get wetter with no little boy that ain't even got no way to articulate.
I can't say nothing
Understand
about
what I'm saying? So past pussy, have we talked, motherfucker? Have you put fruit into me? Talk to me about building spiritually, mentally. Let's read together, motherfucker. Let's learn how to get different things.
Okay.
What?
I don't think a lot of females they don't have that knowledge, or they not like that.
So do you understand why I came like I did?
But men are mostly like that, and when they, like I said, they mature out faster. They start settling down and chilling and actually getting their mind right, and they realize what they want from a
Most
female.
of those men on that post, and I hope y'all watch, because I'm going to share this, and come at me. Say Marketta Tanner Bland on Facebook, Still Calm on Instagram.
Bland.
Please,
Get that right.
at me if you want to, and we can really show decorum, be respectful. I don't mind. I'm with the shit. But please, let's have that dialogue. At the end of the day, nobody's looking at themselves, man and woman.
Who's teaching them?
Why you ain't teaching your motherfucking self? How old are we? If you can watch porn and figure out how to make that motherfucking dick deep and do your scooping on the bitch and you Wesley Pipes on the bitch. No. Investment is investment. Investment is investment. Actually, you lying because Jada Fire taught me some shit.
But,
so you can sit that down.
Sex moves?
I'm talking about the reference. Look at the reference. See, you're doing that portrait thing. Look at the whole portrait. Don't take
I look at the whole portrait. I'm a man. No,
y'all don't.
What is sex?
Y'all
what does porn teach us?
Everything.
Thank you.
What's everything?
Sex, like you said.
Exactly.
Moves,
Sex positions and all that.
That's what I said.
No,
I said it's a reference. I use
No,
it as a
don't
reference.
take it's like it. It's
listen,
safe sex.
Look,
I
that's
use
what
it as a
I
reference.
said. That's what I said. That's all it teaches is sex
But
moves.
but you can learn it. So the point of me saying that was, if you can take the time, and let me just make it plain. People make time for the bullshit they want to ingest. Take the time and learn you. You take the time to learn dumb shit. You take time to listen to a song over and over again to get the motherfucking lyrics. That's the shit I'm talking about. So that's why I use porn as an example.
It's
we
people,
make excuses.
It's kids out here just having sex just to have sex because of porn. Just out here doing it and not knowing what it's actually doing to your brain, your mental.
But don't
female
get hung up,
and male. So that's what I'm saying.
Get hung
porn
up on,
is just porn.
Don't
that's
get
just
hung up on the
sex.
reference. Just how people did in that post. I use that as a reference. Don't get hung up on the porn reference.
You can't really teach nobody sex like that.
No, see, what did I just say? Don't get hung up on the porn reference. That was the reference, and this is exactly what I'm talking about.
Use a better example,
No. Example's an example. It's a matter of how do you take that away, right? Just how people took what they wanted to take from that video. This is why I like this type of talk, because we like to pick at certain things. I articulate very well and have plenty of classes on communication. So when we're talking about a topic, let's stick on that topic and don't divert. The topic is.
It's right there.
No. This is just me pointing. It's like a
okay.
focal.
Right.
The topic is.
Let me read it too. You know what I'm saying?
What people choose to work on. If you can make time for bullshit, make time for yourself. Stop making excuses in this community of why you don't know shit. That shit's lame. Cut the bullshit.
Who is teaching these people to
Teach
work
your
on these
motherfucking
things?
self.
It's tough.
Why y'all having kids and you don't know shit? Stop. So now you dumb and your kids dumb as fuck.
Your environment. Everybody is raised different. People
Yes,
think
they
different,
are.
move
So with
different.
that being
So
said,
you're not gonna
acknowledge
catch on
that.
it.
Acknowledge it.
You're
Stop
not gonna
making
catch
excuses.
you're not going to catch on the light. People going to make excuses till they 35, 40 until they actually stop. You know what I'm saying? So,
I don't fuck with those kind of people. But when those
Exactly.
people come on my post, I eat them.
But look, those people are here. That's the reality. They ain't going nowhere until they actually grow up.
So when you sit with a person who's upright, this is the type of time you get. Don't make excuses for shit. Because I produce. I don't make excuses.
I'm
You
like
understand what
you
I'm saying?
too. I don't want to hear excuses, but
I don't.
It's people out there that's going to give you
And that's
excuses.
fine. But then you go talk to the cat down the motherfucking road. Because I don't like excuses. To me, at this point, it's crunch time. Black people have made bullshit excuses over and over again for bullshit, and it ain't got you no motherfucking where. Stop it. Let's look at each other, do your own self-assessment, and do your work, niggas. Right. We act like it's a bad thing to say you gotta do your work. So back to this lady's video, because that's where it started, for all the men who were on there commenting. When you look at their life, you can even go through their posts for the past 6 months, and I did. With they woe is me asses out here looking for love, sad, somber. You still did your spiritual work, but you applauding the motherfucker talking about transparency. Well, where's your transparency ass at? Nigga, where's your next live of transparency? My type of time.
Before we move on to this next subject, that's the one thing I did. You right, people do need to
cut the shit.
You know, self-awareness and all that stuff. Like,
and there's
really
nothing
take
wrong
that time
with it. Because she didn't say nothing wrong. All I said was it was delivery. That's why I said, no, my sister, not this way. And I was very gentle about it. It was how people took it. And that's fine. Because those people, to me, lack understanding. And as your sister, let me help you get it.
The world is filled with people like that.
And that's great. But be gentle about it. Show decorum. Be respectful. And agree to disagree. Let's talk about it. But don't come trying to bash like you know some shit, bitch. Nah.
Got something to say, come speak on it. Every little thing, we be on it. If you ain't heard of us, get up on it. We do our promotion, come be on it.